update video. Hello, welcome to another episode of WebbWatch. I just want to make a episode, and it's a follow-up episode from the previous episode that I put out on the YouTube. I just I want to make a follow-up episode, and it's this phone again. I'm just showing this phone again one more time, and I've done some improvements on this phone. If you look, I've not got it plugged into the charger or anything like that. It's all switched on and everything like that. In the last episode that I did, if you watched the last episode, I did say in the episode that it'd be good if you could get these phones and you could get like a decent battery for them. But since then, I've actually made some improvements on this phone. It looks the same. It's all on, everything like that, all good. I'm just going to show you the battery cover, the battery itself, what I've actually done. First and foremost, I'm just going to switch it off for a second. I'll show you what I've done. The back of that, there's no, doesn't look any different. Nothing different there. I'll just pop it here. But the battery, what I've actually done, I've actually modified it to make it a lot better. What I've done is I actually dismantled the battery. I don't know if anybody will think that I may have devalued it or not, I don't know, but I've disassembled the battery, disassembled it, got into it, managed to get the cells out of the battery. If you look on the label on the front, it says it's giving out 6 volts. It's not really giving out 6 volts. What it's actually doing is giving out about 7.5, maybe to 8 volts, somewhere in the region of that. I think any more than 8 volts, I think you're risking frying this phone, I think. So if you blow 8 volts, I think you're all right. So what I've done with this battery is took the cells out of this battery, the old cells that are in it, because I do know now how old this battery is. And what I've done is replaced it with, what I've done actually, I've put 2 of these in. These say 800 milliamp hour. This says 800 milliamp hour. I'm just using this as an example. What I've done is put 2 of these in. The ones that are in the battery are 1,500 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt lithium ion cell batteries. 2 of these on top of each other like this. This is what I've done. I've just stuck them together. So just put that there. I've stuck them together to just make them, 2 of them on top of each other. Put them in there. Put a wire from there to there. Live, neutral, positive, negative wire coming off. And on the terminals there, it says positive there. That one's negative, and that one's negative. I think the 2 middle ones are to do with charging and discharging the phone or something like that. I think actually the 2 M ones are to do with discharging the power into the phone, and the 2 middle ones are to do with recharging the actual cells that are in the battery. That's what I'm thinking. So it does charge up. I charged it up yesterday for about... I didn't charge it up to full, but yesterday I did put it on charge for about 5 minutes after I actually put these cells in. I've not actually tested it fully, but it was on standby, and I did have a go on it and stuff like that, and it was on standby for about 3 hours until I took the battery out and thought, well, it's gonna last. I will time it, and in another video I will say how long the battery will last, but I'm presuming it lasts a lot longer than it did before, because before, when I did charge it with the old cells that were in it originally, what happened was basically the cells, I would charge it up for about, I don't know, about 5-10 minutes. You pull it out and you probably get about 10 minutes battery life. if that was on standby, that was without using anything. But that would drastically reduce if you're actually using the phone or anything like that. Now I've done this, I had it on standby yesterday after putting the new cells in. 3 hours. It was over 3 hours I had it on standby, just left. Just had a little go on it now and again, you know. I haven't charged it up again since then, and it still powers it on. So I think I might have improved the battery. And also, I think I might have saved the battery because... give me a second. Yeah, because I do actually have the old cells here. I don't particularly want to be touching them because, yeah, these are the old cells. If you look, what they are basically 5 AA batteries, NiCads, I think, that you can just get from the shop. Not sure how many milliamp hour they are, but yeah, these are now 30 years old, so I might have saved this battery from corrosion or anything like that, because if you look at the batteries, that's the configuration that are in the actual shell of the battery pack to put in there. I might have saved these batteries. And another thing that's funny as well, when you look on the battery itself, it says made in Finland on the label, but when I took the cells out on the actual battery cell, if you can look there, it says Japan YF. So these are actually made in Japan. But yeah, I think I might have saved this battery, because if you look at that, they are sort of beginning to leak and seep out. Once that gets onto the terminals at the bottom of the battery, I think it's game over. I think the battery's then finished. But luckily, I think, well, that's where I've snipped the other end. I think I might have saved this battery. But these are the original battery cells that are in it. Very heavy as well. I mean, I'm going to dispose of these properly. I'm going to put these in a battery bin somewhere. I'm just going to pop them over here. Yes, just wait for them to corrode away, slowly corroding away. But yeah, this battery now, it weighs a lot lighter. And also, I want to give you a word of warning about these sort of batteries. Watch out when you're buying BL5C batteries or anything like that online, because if you do buy them, you might end up with these that say the BL5Cs. So I'm giving you this is a bit of extra warning I'm giving you here. These say BL5Cs on it, 1200 milliamp hour. I think all this is lies, because there's another battery called a BL4C, which is smaller, which is probably about that big. And what they've done is basically put a BL4C in a BL5C case, because if you look at the bottom of this battery there's nothing there. And that's a BL4C size. So basically, I looked into it. A BL4C only gives out a maximum of 800 milliamp hour, 600 to 800 milliamp hour. I'm guessing this is 600 milliamp hour. So if you buy cheap BL5Cs off the internet, you could get BL4Cs, and all that's on there is, I'm guessing, is lies. I don't think, it's not BL5C, and it's not got that many amp hours in it, because I'll tell you why. I've been in this battery twice, and I've put proper BL5C batteries in now, and it will give, with 1500 milliamp hour. These are proper BL5Cs that are in here now, and like I said, they give off about well, I've had it on for 3 hours. It stayed on. It's still on now. And before, when these were in there, the maximum you got was about 75 minutes standby time. That was it, and then it cut off, and it took about probably about 3 minutes to charge these up from 0 to full, and it would last for about 75 minutes, then they'll be empty. So I'm guessing these are BL4C batteries. So if you're looking for these batteries, pay a bit more and get decent proper ones or something, because if you get the cheap ones, you probably end up with these, and they're not the real they're not real. And there's a massive gap there, you know, on the end of the battery there. And that's the size of a another size battery. So just keep an eye out when you're buying these. Be a bit mindful. Just giving you a bit of warning there. But I won't be a second. Yeah, and now I've got the battery like this. Just have a little look around it. The spring for the clip still works. There's just 2 little springs in there. The spring for the SIM card is still in there, and yeah, the battery still works. It's I don't know how well. It's hours. I think the standby time lasts for hours on it. I mean, yeah, just switch it on. Pull out this. Get better reception, isn't it? There we go. Won't be a second. There we go. Lights on. Right. I'm going to do a test because we all know that in the last video it couldn't do a star hash command because, well, this is a bit of a bonus bit at the end. I'm just doing a star hash command. Just going to... We've all done this in the last video and it didn't do it then and it doesn't do it now. It still doesn't do it. But I want to try something else because if I put in star hash 06 hash, comes up with the serial number for the phone. So it does that as a star hash command. And there's one more that I want to do because it should, if I show you on this phone for a second, if I put star hash 0000 hash, it should come up with the version, the year, the make of the phone, everything like that, which is on here. It comes up automatically. It does it on all Nokias. But on this one, it doesn't do it. So yeah, not done. But yeah, I just wanted to make a follow-up episode from the previous episode that I did. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a little word of warning about these BL5C Nokia batteries. There are some risky ones out there on the market. Also, they're the old cells that I've took out of this battery. This battery now holds a very long charge now. I mean, I've had this on for 3 hours yesterday. I've not charged it up. I've got it out of the box today. I'm just making this video today just to show you that that basically it's working and fully functionable. Also, I'm going to show you something. Yeah, in the last video I was going to show you the charger. This is the charger that I've got, and it doesn't say on it anywhere that it's a Nokia charger, but that's the charger, and it works. And the end of it is there, yeah. That's the charger. Just wanted to quickly show you this because in the last video I said I was going to show you the charger and I didn't. I'm sorry about that. It's because the battery ran out and I had to tether it to the wall. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to quickly show you this phone again, and I just wanted to know if anybody thinks that I may have devalued this phone or possibly increased the value. I don't know, because it's now going to power on for many years to come, I think, now, and I don't think there's any risk of any battery corrosion or any leakage for at least a good 10 to 15 years, because these are tried, tested batteries, and the ones that I've put in this are very reliable now. They're out of a, you know, the proper, legit battery. These should last for a long time. I had it on for 3 hours yesterday. I still haven't charged it up, and I mean, yeah. Anyway, just give me a like, give me a thumbs up, let me know if you think I've done the right thing, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more.